Hi and welcome to my channel. So I'm going to be sharing with you an amazing UK visa that very few people actually know about. The reason I'm sharing this is because this UK visa has certainly undergone so many changes that are really positive that I said to myself, I must share them with you, because once I saw that on the UK government website, I was like, this is so amazing. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the requirements, dependents, and literally everything that has to do with this visa. So if you're new to my channel, you're welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, as usual, I appreciate your time. If you haven't joined this family, hit the subscribe button because you want to be the first person that is notified every single day when I drop a new video on here. Before I even go any further, I want to tell you what I like the most about this visa. I like the fact that you can switch when you get to the UK. You can switch to any other visa. I also like the fact that you can extend in the same category. So if your employer is happy to keep you, you can extend the visa. And I like the fact that you can move with your dependents because, as you know, the UK immigration rules are just like a yo-yo and everything is changing every single day. But this is one of those visas that very few people are aware of, but it has amazing advantages. And so we will talk about all of those in today's video. By the way, if you're not aware, I do have a free newsletter. Drop the link in the comment section below where I share information such as this directly to your amazing inbox, new opportunities in the UK so that you don't miss out, visa sponsorship jobs, whether you're looking for NHS jobs to switch or you're brand new from overseas, those opportunities will be perfect for you, or apprenticeships in order for you to get paid to work and study at the same time, or you're looking for career progression to senior positions in the UK, because I'm very passionate about that, considering that I started my own UK journey as a carer to now progressing to the most senior clinical nursing job that there is in the profession. This is something that I'm very passionate about, and I take it like I'm dedicated to this course to make sure that anybody who is in the UK, you're aware of these opportunities, you can put yourself forward. So that's what I'm about. And if you need to contact me, obviously directly, check the comment section. You're going to see my contact details. It's my WhatsApp number, my email address. And if you want that one-to-one conversation about your specific circumstances, then yes, you're welcome to do so. So let's get into the nitty-gritty. So what visa is this? So this is called the creative visa. There used to be a UK visa that was called the creative and sporting visa. So this has kind of replaced that. So this is a replacement just called the creative visa. And that's why I said the UK government has recently done loads of changes to this visa. Positive changes, by the way. And, it is just amazing to see that the visa changes are not always negative. Some of them are quite positive. But the thing is that there's a lot of noise, obviously, about the negativity. And that kind of gets people really low. But you shouldn't, because there are loads of opportunities. It's just for you to explore. Make the government website your best friend. Make sure that you're checking out legit sources of information, especially when it comes to visa, issues, because you need to take that responsibility yourself. So who can apply for this visa? This visa, as per the name, creative, it means that if you're somebody who considers yourself creative, then you're going to be eligible for this visa. And that's the good thing. So if you can sing, you can dance, you're a sporty person, music, you're an actor, an actress, like all the creative juices are flowing out of you, then this is really going to be perfect for you. Because I'm somebody that when it comes to creativity, I'm really bad, because I'm not, like hairdressing, all those sorts of things. I'm not very good with those things, because I would rather be sat there reading articles and going through CVs and going through applications and just kind of engaging my brain into all of that. So again, if you're somebody who's very creative, obviously, then yes, this is going to be very perfect for you. But what is really the process? Like I say, it's a visa that is very open, which means as long as you can identify yourself to having a particular creativity, you can apply for this visa. And that's a good thing though, because you just need to have evidence to demonstrate to the Home Office that actually you are indeed what you say you are. So you need obviously your proof of ID, who are you? And if you've got any supporting information about what it is that you do or the creativity that you have, that's going to be even better. And in terms of the fees, you may be starting thinking, Melvis, how much do I have to spend? Because money is always a big factor. No matter how we kind of want to say, oh, it's about opportunities, there's also money that is involved. So I'm going to tell you the visa fees and what it is that, and how much all of this costs. Like I said, you can move your dependents, obviously. By the way, are you currently applying for UK jobs? Is it for yourself? Is it for a loved one? Leave that in the comment section below. Which pathways are you considering? Because all UK visas are not the same, or pathways are not the same. Some are more beneficial than others. Some are more like get into the building and then see what else is going on. Others are going to lead to permanent residency after 5 years. Others will not. But again, like I say, it depends on your personal circumstances, your long-term goals, your plans, and your objectives. What are you looking for at the moment? Please do leave that in the comment section below, and I will just go through, give you some tips. And if you need a lot of detailed information, then I can do a video about that, because on YouTube, texting a lot of information is just something that is not possible. I mean, who is going to take all day doing that? Is really not possible. It's easy. Just record a video as I'm doing, share it with you, so you've got the details about it. So yes, there are fees involved and associated with this visa. The application fee is just £298, which is really good, but you're gonna have to pay the healthcare surcharge, which is £1,035 per person per year. You can move with dependents as well, but mind you, obviously you have to pay obviously for your dependents. Another thing also is that you can have your maintenance support. Otherwise, you're going to need proof of funds as well. So there's £1,200, that you need to have in your account, obviously, before you make that visa application. So these are just some of the main things that you want to be thinking about. But the good thing is that once you get to the UK, you can switch this visa to any other visa category. Then, what about the length of time? You can only have this UK visa, obviously, for 1 year at a time. So, like carer visas, for example, you can have it for even 5 years, or 3 years, or 2 years, or 4 years. With this visa, you can only have it for a maximum of 1 year at a time. But the good thing is that you can extend it in the UK, or you can switch to another employer, say a carer job or whatever. I mean, it's up to you what your plans are, but you can switch or extend. That's absolutely fine. Same obviously with your dependents. So if you move with dependents and you're switching or extending, automatically you will need to apply for theirs as well, and that will be switched or extended, as per your own visa. And as usual, you're gonna have to obviously go through that application process. If they need to interview you, they're going to contact you for an interview to make sure that they talk to you, to make sure that obviously what you're saying is true about your knowledge, your experiences, your skills, and your creativity. Because like I say, this is more of a creative thing than, say, a carer job, for example, or nursing job, where you actually just apply and then go through the normal process. So again, you can work extra hours, which is good, in the same sector, or in any job that is on the shortage occupation list that has been the name has been updated. I'm just like, I've never put that in my brain. So you need to, for example, a carer job. I had somebody recently who is actually in my coaching program, moving to the UK next month on a religious worker visa, Minister of Religion visa to be precise. And she was asking about, is it possible to work as a carer when you get to the UK on a Minister of Religion visa? What do you think? Is it possible? Leave that in the comment section below. We took a lot of time, going through all of this. And again, if you're somebody that you're in my coaching program, then obviously during our session on Thursday, we go through a lot of these details to make sure that, we answer all the questions that you have, look at all the changes that they are, explore the visas in much detail, look at the job opportunities, what is best, what is specific and is tailored to your own circumstances. Because YouTube is all good and fine, but it's very generic information, isn't it? Because when I'm doing a video like this, I've got no idea who you are, what your goals are, where you are, what your circumstances are. So it's impossible to tailor that. So this is just generic information, giving you hints, giving you, highlights really about some of these opportunities. So it's really up to you then to take that information, do more research, of course. It takes time. When it comes to UK visas, it does take a lot of time, to go through that information and really pick out what is specific for you, what is relevant to your circumstances. But that's what you have to go through, to in order for you to succeed. There's no other way out. So like I said, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, hit the subscribe button below. What do you think about this visa? Is this something that is worth it? Would you consider it? I think, for me, it's good. Oh, one thing about this visa is that it's more of a temporary visa. So you can have indefinite leave to remain through the 10-year route rather than a 5-year route. So you do need to be aware because each visa, again, is not the same. But like I said, if you're interested in this, obviously during our live session on Thursday, we can go through more details about it and see how we can tailor that to your own specific circumstances, or indeed whether it's even worthwhile pursuing or not. I've shared lots of detailed information here about various UK visas, jobs, opportunities, NHS, apprenticeships, career progression pathways, because we don't come to this country to be mediocre. We spend a lot of money to come here, a lot of stress applying for these jobs. So when you get here, please don't forget that. Make sure that you only go for the best opportunities. Be unapologetic about wanting to succeed, excel, and thrive. I absolutely appreciate your time. If you need to contact me, like I said, check the comment section below. You're going to see my contact details on there and my newsletter as well that you can join, and I send that info directly to you every single day as it becomes available. Check this out here.